Hi there. This is week 7 of my weight loss journey. Um, so going back to last week, I said that I'd potentially have actual weight to give you this week as well. But um, when I went to the doctors, their scale is different from the previous doctor that I'd been using to weigh myself, biweekly. Uh, with that being said, I knew their scale wasn't as high um, weight capacity, but I knew I was getting close to being able to use their scale. When I used it there before my appointment, I was just over their limit. Their limit is 550, and the scale was definitely slowing down and like starting to teeter, right above 550 before it, was unable to read my weight. So I don't have an official, but assuming I'm still right around that, 554, that I said previously. With that being said, I talked to this doctor and he was, pretty happy because the last time he saw me, I was, 570 plus, and that was a couple months ago. So, we talked, gave me some ideas to look into and stuff like that to keep moving forward, and he wants to keep seeing me for, more good weight loss updates, in progress, which I'm more than happy to do, especially since I'm doing this. It's just another way to keep myself accountable, moving forward. And with that, another thing that happened since last week is that I actually started my job, and I've had 2 shifts so far, and I'm going to be doing like a consistent 5 day shift, or 5 days in a row shift here. So it's not a traditional schedule where you work 5 days, have 2 days off. It's a bit of a mixed bag. You could work 2 days on, 1 day off, and then go on a run of days. But with that being said, with my job, it helps at least kind of control one of my meals. And I will say that like portion control has been a little bit of an issue for me, just in general. Like obviously, I've been cutting out all the junk food and all that kind of stuff. I've eliminated like 99% of that out of my regular intake. And now it's more so just focusing on eating the proper things and then also eating those things within proper proportion, right? And I will say there are times where I maybe eat a little more than I should, during this diet. And I'm trying to cut back on that. You know, it's a bit of a process for me, but I'm getting better slowly at it. And this meal, for when I go to work, packed meal. It's just a deli sandwich, just turkey, ham, cheese, slight bit of light mayo, and obviously bread. And I have it with grapes, uh, single serve cup of Greek yogurt, and water. And then I also throw in a cheese stick, just in case for slight pick me up snack during my shift in case I'm not able to have my lunch break until later, and I have to go a significant stretch, before I can eat between, from my meal before work and meal during work. But for the most part, like I said, it's a well proportioned, well, kept meal. In that regards, it's not a lot of calories, and it gets some good protein, some fruit in me, water. I'm definitely with my job, I'm drinking a lot more water, and that's a good thing, obviously, because you really need to hydrate, and drinking a lot of water is good for keeping you healthy and helping with weight loss and all that stuff. So my water intake has definitely gone up, which is definitely a good thing moving forward, and just in general. So again, working out on a regular basis is definitely a thing I'm still trying to get into and do at a consistent basis. And I think also with my job, it has me moving around more, or at the very least, it has me on my feet for a good portion of the day. Because previously, since I wasn't employed, yeah, I'd work out, but then a lot of the time, besides after I do my workout, I'd just be sitting or laying down. I want to be doing a whole lot more. Now, I'm moving around a bit. Even if I'm just standing still, at a cash register, I'm still moving back and forth, you know, scanning things, bagging, all that kind of stuff. So it's still keeping me moving to some capacity. So at the very least, that's burning more calories than just sitting. And lastly, now that I've gotten all that out of the way, is just kind of looking forward to this next week. Obviously, I'll be going back to the other doctor to use their scale, and hopefully, at this point, I'd like to break the 550 and potentially, get into the 540s. Obviously, I'd be happy with any progress, but fingers crossed. And I'll have a good update for you guys, next week. That's pretty much all that's going on for this past week. And thanks for joining. If you want to join in on this journey with me, feel free to subscribe and comment if you've got questions and stuff like that. I'd love to answer. I'm trying to be an open book here for the most part. So have a good day. Bye.